Always keep in mind that your decision to succeed is more important than anything else. If you want to be like the people on the hill. John Lennon. Success is more dangerous than failure. Ripples break on a wider shoreline. Graham Greene. Take the time to understand what is behind your success. It's the best way to ensure it lasts. I wish you bad luck, again, from time to time, so that you are aware of the role of chance in life and understand that your success is not fully deserved and the failure of others is not fully deserved either. John Roberts. The man who has the greatest capacity for action and thought is the man who is bound to succeed. Henry Ford. God does not ask us to succeed. He just asks us to try. Mother Teresa. Today we define success with advertising and bank accounts. But this is not really a success at all. Don't believe the hype. Success is fleeting. You have to define it yourself. Chris Noth. What people call success is just preparation for the next failure. August Strindberg. The dominant trait of successful people is optimism. Your level of optimism is the best indicator of your happiness, health, wealth and longevity. Brian Tracy. Minute success pays years failure. Robert Browning. The truth is, everyone I've met is a successful workaholic. If you don't tell people about your success, they probably won't know about it. Donald Trump. We sink to rise. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Success covers many sins. Austin O'Malley. Don't aim for success. The more you aim for and make it a goal, the more you will lose it. Success, like happiness, cannot be pursued, it must ensue, as an unintended side effect of one's personal dedication to a path greater than oneself. Viktor Frankl. If you can visualize it and believe it, you can achieve it. Jesse Jackson. Success is relative. The greater the success, the greater the number of relatives. Milton Berle. If it has to be worse than the overly stressful failure of life's primary purpose, it is to sit with content with little success. Edward Bulwer-Lytton. You can only be successful if you let your mind go beyond the boundaries that others set for themselves. Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. You cannot put a limit on anything. The more you dream, the farther you get. Michael Phelps. Knowing when to take your losses is an essential part of ultimate success. Tom Peters. They should try who will succeed. Theocritus. Perseverance is a great ingredient to success. If you knock on the gate long enough, you will almost certainly wake someone up. Henry Wadsworth Dahl. Every great success is preceded by failure. Brian Tracy. Compensating for success too early is the conviction that life is a romantic affair. At best, one stays young. Scott Fitzgerald. Success follows every right effort, and although success can be overestimated almost to the point of reverence, as it sometimes happens, in any endeavor it is worthy of recognition. Samuel Smiles. The measure of my success is the measure of my happiness. William John Locke. The greater success a man has made, the more he fears a climb down. Lin Yutong. The measure of my success is the measure of my happiness. William John Locke. A person acting from a motivation of contribution and service rises to such a level of moral authority, that worldly success is a natural result. Marianne Williamson. Success doesn't come to you. You go to it. Marva Collins. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Satchel Paige. Experience shows that success is due less to ability than to zeal. The winner is he who gives himself to his work body and soul. Charles Buxton. The chances of a man succeeding who does not love his work are very small. For all success costs labor. Frank Chapman Sharp. To be successful in life, there are many hurdles you have to overcome. For me, the biggest hurdle to success has always been failure. Christopher Titus. Success is less about hours of input and more the quality of output. John Packer. Human nature is the same everywhere. It deifies success, it has nothing but scorn for defeat. Mark Twain. It is not the going out of port, but the coming in, that determines the success of a voyage. Henry Ward Beecher. Success can be racking and reproachful, to you and those close to you. It can entangle you with legends that are consuming and all but impossible to live up to. Gordon Parks. The successful draw us up to their level, the unsuccessful down to theirs. Charles Edward Jerningham. Again, it must be confessed that success does not always yield the happiness expected, that the prizes of life, like the apples of Sodom, often turn to ashes in the grasp. William Matthews. In all things success depends on previous preparation, and without such previous preparation there is sure to be failure. Confucius. Unless you have courage, a courage that keeps you going, always going, no matter what happens, there is no certainty of success. It is really an endurance race. Henry Ford. Success demands paranoia. Joseph Finder. There are two unpardonable sins in this world, success and failure. George Horace Lorimer. You're like some kind of superhero that can ward off success at every turn. Louis Kineskey.